Welcome to Coreth Health. Let's talk about something that doesn't always make it into polite conversation, but definitely should. Have you ever found yourself worrying about vaginal odor, wondering if it's normal or if something's off? You're not alone. Vaginal scent is one of the most common concerns among women, but what most don't realize is that our daily habits, some of which might seem completely harmless, can actually make things worse. The good news? Once you understand what's really going on, you can take simple steps to feel fresher, healthier, and more confident every day. In today's video, we'll explore 8 surprising habits that could be contributing to unwanted vaginal odor, why they matter, and what you can do instead. From hygiene practices to clothing choices to diet, we're covering it all. I'm Margaret. And if this kind of honest, empowering women's health content resonates with you, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss a Coreth Health video. Let's start with a common mistake that feels like the right thing to do: using scented soaps or intimate washes. Many women use these with the hope of smelling clean down there, but in reality, they often do more harm than good. The vagina is self-cleaning. It maintains its own balance of healthy bacteria, known as the vaginal microbiome. When you introduce fragrances, harsh chemicals, or antiseptic washes, you risk disrupting that balance. This can lead to an overgrowth of bad bacteria, yeast infections, or bacterial vaginosis, all of which can cause noticeable odor. Have you checked the label on your soap lately? If it lists fragrance or parfum, it's best kept far from your vulva. A simple switch to warm water and mild, unscented soap for the external area only can make a big difference. Now let's talk about something that doesn't even touch your body: your underwear. Synthetic fabrics like polyester or nylon don't breathe well. That means moisture gets trapped, and when combined with heat and friction, it creates the perfect breeding ground for odor-causing bacteria. Cotton, on the other hand, is breathable and absorbs moisture, helping to keep the area dry and balanced. So here's a question. When was the last time you evaluated your underwear drawer? Choosing cotton, especially for everyday wear, might be one of the simplest and most underrated ways to stay fresh. But what about what you wear over your underwear? Tight clothing, especially leggings, skinny jeans, or non-breathable shorts, can also contribute to vaginal odor. These clothes can trap sweat and block airflow, again disturbing the natural bacterial environment of the vulva. Now, I'm not saying to give up your favorite yoga pants entirely, but it's worth thinking about how long you're wearing them and whether you're giving your body a break. Try rotating in looser, breathable garments when you're at home or sleeping. Your body will thank you for the airflow. Here's another surprising one: using panty liners every day. While it may seem hygienic, wearing liners constantly can actually increase heat and moisture levels, creating an environment that encourages odor-producing bacteria. Plus, many liners contain adhesives and synthetic materials that don't let the skin breathe. If you're using panty liners because of discharge, know that some discharge is completely normal and healthy. If it's excessive or has changed in smell or color, it might be a sign of an infection, so it's always worth consulting your healthcare provider. Now let's move from the outside in, literally. Douching is another habit that many people think helps eliminate vaginal odor, but in fact, it does the exact opposite. Douching flushes out the healthy bacteria your vagina needs to stay balanced, which can lead to overgrowth of harmful bacteria. This not only increases the risk of odor, but also infections and irritation. Did you know that studies have linked frequent douching to higher rates of pelvic inflammatory disease and even fertility issues? It's time to ditch the douche. If you're feeling unsure about your natural scent, talk to your doctor instead of taking matters into your own hands. Let's talk hydration. Yes, What you drink impacts how you smell. Dehydration can actually cause your sweat and vaginal secretions to become more concentrated, which can intensify natural odors. Just like how your breath smells stronger when you're dehydrated, the same logic applies elsewhere in the body. Are you drinking enough water throughout the day? If not, increasing your fluid intake could be a simple way to feel fresher naturally. Aim for at least 8 glasses of water a day and more if you're active or in hot weather. Now here's one that often gets overlooked: your diet. Certain foods, especially those high in sulfur compounds, like garlic, onions, and asparagus, can influence body odor, including vaginal scent. On the other hand, incorporating more probiotic-rich foods like yogurt, kefir, and sauerkraut can actually support a healthier vaginal environment. These foods promote the growth of lactobacillus, the good bacteria that help maintain vaginal pH. Curious about what's on your plate? Making a few changes to your diet might be all it takes to restore balance. Lastly, let's not forget the importance of post-workout hygiene. After exercising, it's easy to get caught up in other tasks and delay showering or changing clothes. But sweaty leggings or gym shorts create a damp, warm environment that encourages bacterial overgrowth and odor. Even if you don't have time for a full shower, changing into dry clothes and gently cleaning the vulva area can go a long way. Think of it like washing your face after sweating. It's basic hygiene, but it matters more than you might think. So, let's recap what we've learned today. Habits like using scented products, wearing synthetic underwear, favoring tight clothing, overusing panty liners, douching, not drinking enough water, eating odor-enhancing foods, and staying in sweaty gym clothes too long can all contribute to vaginal odor. But the good news is, every one of these habits can be changed. And when you do, you'll likely notice a shift, not just in scent, but in overall comfort, confidence, and vaginal health. Remember, every body is different. A mild, natural scent is completely normal, and no one should feel ashamed for being human. But if something changes suddenly or smells truly unpleasant, it's always wise to check in with a qualified healthcare professional. Your body's way of communicating is worth listening to. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with a friend, and let us know in the comments what other women's health topics you'd like us to explore. Don't forget to subscribe to Coreth Health so you never miss a new episode. Stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next Coreth Health video.